Raise a pint, everyone. Today is National Beer Day. A little fun fact for you. How about this? Beer is the third most consumed beverage in the world, only behind water and tea.
And we're trying to figure out where coffee falls on that list. How did that not make the top three? You know what? It was 5 o'clock a.m. somewhere right around here. That's when Austin started leading the way with some of our favorite beers in his Great Lakes Brewing Company. He tapped that keg. Like, he didn't even just politely say, like, oh, do you happen to have beer here, Great Lakes? He was like, tap that keg for me. And he's giving us some insight into how beer is made. And Austin, I'm not going to ask how many you're deep this morning here at 6:14.
Oh. Maureen, you're asking like, you know, I'm like holding these people hostage to get beers here. This is a brewery. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be having beers, and especially on National Beer Day. And typically I don't start drinking until 6 a.m. But hey, I thought I'd make an exception for today because it's National Beer Day. So, you know, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, 5 a.m. They don't really specify. So they don't say 5 p.m. Alan Jackson, you know, shout out to him and Jimmy Buffett for that fantastic song. But here's a little, if you're wondering why today is National Beer Day, it's April 7th, 1933. Is the day when President FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, signed into law ending prohibition, like one of the first steps toward ending prohibition with the sale of being able to make and sell beer. So cheers to you, Mr. Roosevelt. But I feel like we're live right now at the Basement Brew Pub here at Great Lakes with Mark Hungary. He's the brewmaster here. And I feel like this area has been around since the prohibition. Tell us a little bit about this historic basement brewery that you guys have down here.
Sure. This is our brew pub. It's sort of part of 3 buildings. This particular section was part of an old feed and seed over 100 years ago. Of course, our bar has been a bar for probably the same amount of time. So it's very old, very historic stuff going on here.
And this is the area that you can get like literally some of the freshest beer in the country, because right across the street where we were earlier, that was your tank farm. But you guys have this underground like river of beer that connects to this area where it's literally like you brew it, it's good to go, and then you pull the tab and it's right here, right?
Correct. The beers that we produce across the street for package, obviously we make large volumes of. And for that reason, years ago, we did a pipeline underneath the street, and we pumped the beer underneath the street and fill up our tanks over here for those beers that we package.
Yeah, fantastic. And speaking of packaged beers right here, but they also have the great ones on tap. But speaking of some great beers, the Rally Drum is one of their lagers, and it's kind of for the Guardians. And coming up next week, they have, if you're coming to want to celebrate opening day, they have a shuttle to the stadium right here at Great Lakes. They're also going to be having food and drink specials, and then also they'll have the game on the TV. But I think we would be remiss if we didn't give Flat Dave a little bit of beer here. So Mark, I'm going to let you do the honors. You know, since you're the brew master, just pour it right on there. How about that? Oh yeah.
Dribble a little.
No, don't dribble. Just pour it. Just dump it on him, pal.
So much for
cheers,
Flat
guys.
Dave
Happy
driving you
National
home,
Beer
Austin.
Day. Yep.
Cheers.
Oh my goodness.
We're gonna have to call an Uber. Cheers, guys.
Was it? I'm wondering if it was the Rally Brew, because Flat Dave actually started out, was birthed at Progressive Fields. It's all coming full circle.
It's a door monitor.
I did say birth.
Didn't see that coming. Yeah. I think, you know, it's the first time I've worn this suit when he's had Flat Dave on at the same time.
Oh, are you usually? Oh, you're
usually
in the same
it never
suit.
seems to match
Look
up.
at that. It's like real life.
All right, Austin. Thank you.